Thinking about last night and that are still top of mind this morning from yesterday. Magdalena.
Okay, so for me, whilst I know that we're all currently leaders, I felt like we were talking about examples that were at our current level, and I thought the purpose of this session was to take it to that next level. So I'm hoping that today it will go to that next level.
So give me a little more information about what you mean about that.
So the examples that we use, which are the examples that we of course know, are discussions that we're having with our subordinates, whereas I'm trying to learn about how to have discussions about that higher level, and that's where I want to take the meeting, or what I'm learning from this experience.
Okay, wonderful. So one of the things that I can share with you is that today we are going to put you in partner groups and potentially in groups of 3 with the intent of you bringing a very specific situation up and having others give you some feedback on potentially what they think might help you overcome the nervousness or whatever it might be. So we're on target today to help meet that. Thank you. All right, who else? From yesterday or something you're looking forward to today?
Yesterday we concentrated on ourselves. What is it that we need to do as a leader first? Like today we're going to concentrate how do we impart that and how do we, cascade it down the line.
Absolutely. So we're not quite there yet. Yesterday we didn't finish all of the leading self. We are going to get there this morning, and then we're going to turn the corner and we're going to start talking about leading the business and leading people. Absolutely. Thank you. What else?
I would like to learn from other country people and use the example from the daily working, and then use our daily working, and then I need the further information about self-awareness and how to develop our people and how to educate them. Yeah.
Okay, great. So again, Donna, what we'll do is we'll make sure that you get in, when you get in your partner or your trio, that you're bringing something real to that situation. You'll have a chance to describe what you're looking for, what gaps you're trying to close, what questions you have for them about their own experiences, and then you'll be able to again glean from the people that you're working with.
Yes.
And you can be very intentional about who you want to talk to in the room who may have some of those experiences that you'd like to learn from.
Yes.
Great, wonderful, thank you. What else?
I think one of the key things which we discussed yesterday is that environment is very dynamic. So we will continue to have ambiguity, uncertainty, and unpredictable environment, throughout our life. So there is no need to really control everything. What we can, control is control our actions and let everything go away. So I think this is one of the best important thing which I learned yesterday.
Yeah, I'm so glad to hear that. That makes me feel really excited for you, that you're going to focus on the things you can control instead of the things that you can't. I think it's very freeing. It's like losing 20 pounds, right? To start realizing I don't have to focus on the things that I can't really move, and I can get my energy behind the things that I really can.
Right.
So that's terrific. Thank you. Sorry. What else?
So I'm talking about that particular wheel which we were discussing yesterday, from 1 to 8 options. So there are positive thoughts and other options as well apart from negative thoughts on any given situation.
Yeah, thank you. And one of the things that we talked about yesterday also is this idea of that the two truths can lie right next to each other.
Yeah.
So for human beings to push away the negative thoughts and feelings isn't really possible. We can't just ignore them or pretend they aren't there. What we can do is let them sit right next to the positive ones, right? So we see the truth. I used the example yesterday, right? Paris is dirty, and Paris is also beautiful.
Yeah.
And they can sit right next to one another. And we often define how we go through the world by choosing which of those things we look at. We don't get rid of the truth that Paris is dirty. We just focus on the fact that we think it's beautiful. For example, when I walk through Paris, I look up. I look at all the buildings. I'm looking at all of the art and beauty and a culture, I decide not to look down at the sidewalk where all of the trash and everything else is.